welcome to PFL Fight Week. How are you feeling?
Thank you. I feel great. Ready to go.
How different has this fight week been than maybe another fight week in the past?
Well, my last fight week was 2 years ago for PFL when we were in like the bubble. So completely different. Completely better. I didn't enjoy coming out 17 days before, 12 days before. Enjoy this a lot better. Just coming out a couple days before and actually having the freedom to leave the hotel. So it's been great.
So what have you been doing in those almost 2 years, or maybe more than 2 years?
I got to be honest. I thought at one point that I was maybe done fighting. So I've never stopped training just because part of my life I've been really disciplined. I don't really need to be motivated to train. But I built a house. I grew my business. I focused on a lot of things outside of fighting to improve my life.
Did you do that on purpose, or was it that was sort of what life handed you at the time because you weren't able to find fights?
At the time, that's just how life was. When PFL essentially didn't bring me on for the 2021 season, I'm not willing to go back and fight in the B leagues. Like, I don't fight for chump change. I'm a prize fighter, you know? So for me, it was just about, hey, what can I do to improve my life right now? Fighting's not in the picture. And then organically, this just all kind of came back around for me.
Can you talk to me about that moment you got that call? What was it like? What were you doing?
Yeah, well, I got the inclination in late last year. So I started really ramping up my training in case of like, hey, I might get this opportunity. And then when I actually got the official call March 1st, I was pumped because I was like, wow, I'm already ready to fight. So now I got, 3 months or whatever till I probably am fighting. So I'm going to be more than ready.
Is part of the maybe excitement to come back a little bit that you could potentially get that win back?
Yeah, no, I'd love to get that win back. Over Brendan, you're saying.
Yeah.
It's funny. I've had 3 fights here, and I've fought both champs in 3 fights, right? So I don't think anyone on the roster has had tougher fights than me at this point. If you look at all the matchups I've had, but that's great. These type of fights excites me. This is the type of fights that makes it to where I drive an hour and a half just to get to practice every single day.
So talk to me about your opponent for this week.
Yeah, my opponent this week, Mobley, everyone knows him, won the 2021 season. Super tough, does just enough to win every single round. Super smart, strategic fighter, but I got all the tools to beat him.
Now, looking ahead at the tournament, we already talked about Brendan. Do you feel like Brendan is the one to beat this season, or is there somebody else that maybe people aren't paying attention to that you're kind of like, hey, I want to beat that guy next?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm very singular focused right now. I'm singular focused on Mobley, and maybe after I beat him, I could answer that question. I haven't looked at anybody. I don't even really know who's on the roster fully right now. I've just been fully focused on this man for the last 5-6 weeks and just training super hard for him.
And is there any pressure coming in knowing that you don't have any points, you're a little bit behind? There's quite a few fighters in that position right now.
Correct.
Because of all of the drug testing stuff that came out. But does that give a little bit of pressure, like, hey, I really have to perform?
Yeah, there's a bunch of dirty cheats out there. It's really weird to me. But no, there's zero pressure for me. I have 0 points, but there's a lot of people that have 0 points in the tournament. Like, it's anyone's game still at this point. It's really awesome. I'm actually in a good spot. So 0 pressure. No one expects me to win probably. I know that I can. I know that I will. But so that's all that matters.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Cool. Thank you. I appreciate it.